Yo, Celestial family, this is a divine message from the animal kingdom. For those of you who are looking for some type of direction or leadership, I have the steps for you without any judgment. This is how it works. This is divine wisdom. You need to find out who you are. And by that, I don't mean like what you've done in your lifetime, dude. Just let it go. Find out who your ancestors are and do it at all cost. I don't care how you go about it. Get in on some like 23andMe or Ancestry.com. And then find out like what's there and what's not. And if there's something missing, there's a reason why. Do your investigation, find out who you are, and then you'll tune in to most likely some truly marginalized communities. And that's where your heart and blood needs to be in this moment, because we are seeing like severe levels of adversity amongst our people. So in order to truly have something beyond empathy, you need to connect to the experience of the suffering of marginalized people. And the way that you can do that is by finding out who you are. And I would say that particularly for white men, because that ain't who the fuck you are. There's no such thing as a white man, dude. That's a fucking lie. Just like the black man, dude, another fucking lie. You know, like colors are beautiful, and like those terms have come to mean things. Like for me with my artwork, it matters so much to me that if you don't notice, like I ain't drawing a bunch of fucking white girls in my drawings. It might start that way, and then I just get that skin tone coming in darker because melanin is healthy. Dark-skinned people haven't been represented in our like mainstream like fantasy of like our imaginary worlds, especially for things for kids. I'm not making children's content here, and I am. If you notice my children's stories, dude, I put them up for adults, dude. And I would like you to share those things with kids in an appropriate way, because my channel's not. But I'm making this for you so that you can have some sort of lead into something, so you're not constantly in a state of self-doubt. Find out who your ancestors are and communicate with them. That's on the smoke. So like, I don't care what people think about me. I know what my ancestors think. And in that way, I'm brave as fuck, dude. Can't nobody say shit to me about who I am. You look at me, I'm a white man, dude. That's a fucking position of power for me, because that's not who the fuck I am. So, you know, ain't nobody gonna say shit when I'm at a table with a bunch of white men, though, I'll tell you that much. And that's on the smoke, dude. I bring smoke to the table. Peace.